So at last we have a full trailer for Toy Story 4. And I have such mixed feelings about this. I mean, I want this to be good, because come on, it's Toy Story. The trilogy knocked it out of the park every time. But that's also the sticking point for me. The trilogy felt final with that last shot of Andy leaving and the pan up to the clouds to match the opening of the first film. This doesn't feel necessary at all. And not because I'm an old stick in the mud, though some would describe me as such, who thinks you can't ever tell a story about these characters again. But because I think Pixar and Disney had already found the perfect format for doing so with the short subjects. I've loved them all, with personal favorites going to Partysaurus Rex and Toy Story of Terror. I think they offer a great chance to still have stories about Woody, Buzz, and the gang, and even introduce new elements to the Toy Story universe like the bath toys and the Happy Meal toys, without taking away from the emotional impact of the feature films, because the emotional stakes of the shorts are so much lower. This trailer seems to want to have the big stakes and emotional hard hits of the other films, but also seems to want to make those impacts with things we've already seen before. For the fourth time in a row, we have Woody getting separated from the group. We have a toy needing to accept that they are a toy and that there's value in that. And as an aside, I hate Forky. I've hated him since the first teaser trailer, and this full trailer is not helping matters. I think the design is ugly, and the whole creating a toy gives him life thing being introduced here is just really creepy to me. Your movie should not be giving me an existential crisis about your world building this late in the game, guys. Anyway, back on track. Like with Toy Story 2, the conflict seems like it will be centered on Woody not wanting to return to his owner, but this time the motivation is different with the return of Bo Peep. And Bo Peep is another source of conflict for me. On the one hand, I like that she's getting to be a more fleshed out character here than say Woody's girlfriend as she was before. However, I am not thrilled with yet another badass action girl that seems to be her new personality. As I said in my Frozen 2 trailer review, having diversity in your female characters is a good thing. Yes, the stereotype of all your girl designs having to be pink and wear dresses and be into feminine things only was annoying. But seeing everybody being a badass take charge I don't need no man action chick is annoying too. There's a middle space between this spectrum to be explored, and I would like to see it done so more often. But on the other hand, there is a lot of time that has passed between Bo Peep being Andy's toy and where she is now, so the film may provide a satisfactory explanation for this shift with her backstory. Also, the environment of the fairground is something new, and the personalities of the toys that inhabit it prove interesting. So I'm not ready to write this off as the worst thing ever, but I don't know if rehashing things I'm seeing in the trailer are going to be overcome with potentially new material. And that's where I find myself with this film so far. Unsure and hesitant about what we may get come June. On the one hand, we have the promise of a new environment with new characters to inhabit it. A more fleshed out romance between Woody and Bo Peep would be very welcome. On the other hand, we have a lot of plot points recycled from the other films, a creepy spork as one of the main characters, and a franchise that I felt already had a way to carry on without devaluing that bittersweet ending of the third film. And I don't want to see this latest film tarnish that. So in conclusion, please don't suck.